Hi everybody, today's video we're going to look at the setup of the InTouch wireless unit. This unit is used primarily for people who wish to come onto our service who have no landline. So this device would essentially work when there's no landline or if a person just has a cell phone. Works exactly the same way as our conventional landline unit. What I thought I would do is just show you what's in the box first. This is the control panel or base unit. The associated pendant is also in the box. The power adapter as well. And then the optional bracket, mounting bracket for the power adapter. So what we'll do now is we'll set up the control panel and walk through the initial setup. So the first thing we're going to do is take off the back template, and that gives you access to the AC adapter. Remove the convenient twist tie. And as you see, the input for the adapter is right there, DC. Plug it in. Plug it into the electrical outlet. So now we're ready to put the back template back on. There's two little hinges, so we're just going to fit it in like this and close it up. So once we've got that done, the little on-off switch is here, so we're just going to switch that on. And a couple of things will happen right here off the bat. You'll get a green power indicator, which means that we've got a steady supply of AC. The announcement of the control panel just came on. The third thing is the indicator light, the connectivity indicator light. Initially it'll flash red, meaning that it's booting up essentially. When it starts to acquire a cellular signal, it will turn green, and the machine will actually announce the actual signal strength as well. So you get a visual cue saying that there's a cell signal, but you also get the audible cue of what signal strength it is. This process typically takes about a minute on average, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more, depending on the cellular coverage in the area that you're in.
Attention, cellular signal strength is 60%.
So there you go. So we get an announcement that the signal strength is 60%. You'll also notice that the flashing indicator light is now turned solid green. So that means it is now fully connected to a cell network, and you're ready to essentially test. So to review, the two indicator lights are power and cellular. Once we have those two green solid lights, it's good to test. So the next step in the process is we are going to do what we call a range test, and it's the primary goal of the range test is to ensure the button works throughout the person's home or throughout the facility or whatever the situation is that you're installing. And it allows for the button to test without actually putting calls through. So you can test multiple button attempts without actually putting calls through. So it's a very quick and efficient way of testing your button. So to do that, it's a very simple process. You'll notice on the side of the unit there is a pairing button. It's a small square shaped button that has the word pairing there. You just push that twice in quick succession.
Control panel under test mode.
So again, it gives you a visual and audible prompt that it's ready to test. And then what you do is you essentially walk around to each part of the home and just do individual tests and just push the button.
Test successful.
So there we go. So I'll go into a different room.
Test successful.
So there you go. So what essentially is happening, we went into a couple different rooms, we tested, and each time I pushed the button, we got an instant feedback saying that the panel detected the button. So to exit, once you're happy with your testing, to exit, you would just simply press the reset button right here.
Control panel exited test mode.
And there we go. So at that point, you've confirmed that the unit is connected correctly. We have all the indicators that it is correctly set up. We've done our test, and the next and final phase is we would just push the button, place a call through to the response center.
Emergency alarm.
So as you see, a couple of things have changed here. You get a loud siren-like noise indicating that the call is being placed. The middle indicator light has turned orange, meaning that the unit is placing a call to the response center.